Hey everybody, it's Tara. Just wanted to give you one more quick video before my procedure tomorrow morning because I won't be coherent that early in the morning. It's a very early appointment. So tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, June the 10th, 2016, I will have my Orbera replacement. First of all, let me stress something. Your doctor is going to prescribe you medication to take before and during, well, not during the procedure, but before and after the procedure. Make sure your pharmacy and the doctor and your insurance company all communicate together, because I just got my medication like 30 minutes ago, all of it. And one of them just arrived to the pharmacy today. It was a huge fiasco. My insurance company screwed up. They made a little typo, and that caused the whole thing to just blow up. So several days before your appointment, just call your pharmacy, say, hey, did you get my prescriptions? Have you got them all there? Does anything need prior approval or prior authorization? Make sure you got all of them before the day of, because you will need those. Let's see. I want to make a note. Yesterday, I decided to give a last hoorah of my junk food splurges that I do every now and then. I used to do a whole lot more. Haven't really splurged on junk food a lot in the last year or so. My husband, bless him, he's a very healthy eater. He's the cook in the family, thank God. And he cooks very healthy meals, so I've gotten used to eating healthy, even though it doesn't look like I eat healthy, but I do. My problem is portion sizes, and then of course the whole sneaking, snacking junk whenever I get a chance. So yesterday I went out and I got pizza, junk, just other junk food like chips and dip and cookies. I want you to know I cooked that pizza, my favorite pizza, store-bought, and I had the first bite and I was just like, this just doesn't taste good. It doesn't. The cookies I bought that I haven't had in a long time, that didn't taste good. The other junk food I bought just didn't taste good anymore to me. And I have, of course, recently in the last few months or so, I have had my share of junk food, Cheez-Its, stuff like that, crackers and chips, and I love chocolate. I will never not love chocolate. But I don't know, it's just even the stuff that I have been eating, I just don't, it just doesn't taste good anymore. I don't know if it's because the companies have reformulated their ingredients or what, but it just, you know how when you're a kid something tastes one way, and when you eat it as an adult it just totally doesn't taste like the way it was when you were a kid. But anyway, that's a good thing because I won't be tempted to eat that stuff anymore, since I'm not going to crave it, because why crave something that tastes like crap? And actually, the little bit that I did eat yesterday, I felt like junk. I felt like garbage after I ate it. And I threw away like 90% of it. So, go figure. But like I said about my husband, he's a very healthy person, very healthy eater. He does all the cooking. And he's also into fitness. He's big into weightlifting. And he's tried before to help me with weight loss and keeping myself healthy and fit. And I'm very stubborn and lazy. I'll be the first to admit I'm the laziest person probably on this planet. And bless his heart, he's tried, and he just like, I give up, I can't help you. So I'm going to have to revisit that aspect of my relationship with him, because he works out every day and I want to work out with him like I used to. I used to do it. I've gained 20 to 30 pounds since I've met him. He loves me regardless, but yeah, come on. If he's healthy, I'm going to be healthy too. So, And luckily, you know, I prefer cardio to weightlifting, but I'll be trying to do a little bit of both. But luckily, I despise working out. Despise it, despise it, despise it. Luckily, with my subscriptions to Netflix, HBO Now, Amazon Prime, all those things like that, I'll have plenty to distract me while I'm on that elliptical. Also, yesterday when I was foraging for the junk food at the store, I went and bought the supplies that I needed for my first few days after the procedure. They want you to be on a totally liquid diet, clear liquids, apple juice, broths. Luckily, my grocery store carries a sodium-free, totally sodium-free chicken and a beef bouillon cube. So I got that. 10 calories per cube, no fat, no sodium, of course, no cholesterol, just a little bit of, I think there's a couple of sugars in there, a little bit of fiber, a little bit of something else, I can't remember, protein. Other than that, and I got some Pedialyte, they recommend that, and of course the apple juice, and I don't do Jell-O, so I'm not even going to bother with Jell-O. So, that's that, as far as that goes. I'm not really nervous about the procedure. I have had an endoscopy before, and back in 2000 I had my gallbladder removed, and then I had to have gallstones removed from my bile ducts, so I had the endoscopy. I did wake up during that procedure, during the endoscopy, and I talked to my doctor, or the nurse, whoever calls you to remind you of your appointment. Talked to her just a few minutes ago, and I told her about it, told her what happened, that my eyes popped wide open, and the nurse and the doctors all went, and, you know, I started panicking and pulling at the things, and then all of a sudden the nurse comes over there and jumps over there, and boom, I'm out. So she said, you have nothing to worry about. She goes, we are vigilant, that if we even see that you stir just a little bit, see that you're even possibly waking up, we're going to give you a few more drops of that stuff. She goes, you're going to be fine. As far as the medications, I've only been on one medication this whole week, and that was the for the acid reflux, I think it's called omeprazole. The day of, she said, no medication, don't take anything. We're going to give you all the nausea stuff you need there at the when you're having the procedure done, so I don't need to worry about my medications. Can't eat or drink anything 12 hours before, not even a drop of drink, she said. Which is fine with me. I'm not a big liquid person anyway. I'm not the one to sit there with a bottle of water or a bottle of soda or anything all day long. I just don't do that. Which is another thing I need to work on. I'm going to have to intake a lot of water with this procedure, with the Orbera, the program. Something I got to work on, because I hate drinking fluids, because I have to get up and go to the restroom every 5 minutes, and that's a pain in the butt. So, anyway, I think my brain, as far as with the junk food and how everything tasted, and what I stated before about how I'll be 100% and gung-ho, all ready to start a new workout program, a new diet program, and then a few days, weeks, months into it, I'm like, forget it. I can't be like that anymore. I did not, especially with the money that I spent on this, I cannot do that anymore. So I do believe that my brain has kind of switched to where it's like, okay, we're ready to do this, and we're ready to take it seriously. And I had a couple of people tell me, well, whether you get this or the gastric bypass, sleeve, lap band, or whatever, you could still gain it all back. Why waste the money? Well, yeah, I could gain it all back with all of those procedures. Any of those procedures, you can gain the weight back. I've known people to have had the extreme gastric bypass surgery, and they've gained it all back plus more. But, this is money out of my pocket, and I am not comfortable with spending that much money at all, period. But I figured, you know what, I'm one of those extremes where I either going to fail miserably or I'm going to succeed greatly, and I figured if I put that much money into it, I'm not going to let myself fail miserably. At least I hope I don't, unless something drastic happens. But anyway, I have good support. My husband's very supportive of this, me doing this, and he's helping me out a lot and taking me back and forth. He'll be the one doing the drive, and he picked up my meds for me, all this, that, and the other. But and he'll make sure I get everything I need as far as the foods, the liquids I need, everything I need. So, but anyway, I'm ready. I'm excited. A little nervous, but not too nervous, because they promised me that I wouldn't wake up and start yanking the stuff out of my mouth. So anyway, that's it. I will wish me well. And if you have any questions, comments, please below. And I will be taking, hopefully, if I feel like it, I will be posting another video tomorrow afternoon when I get home, post-procedure, to let you know how everything went, how I feel, this, that, and the other. So, all right, I will talk to you later.